No, I have no idea why he's dressed up as a giant worm. And no, I don't want to know. I'm pretty sure he's dressed up as a bat. I have to get going. No, I have no idea why he's dressed up as a giant worm. And no, I don't want to know. No, I have no idea why he's dressed up as a giant worm. No, I have no idea why he's dressed up as a giant worm. And no, I don't want to know. I'm pretty sure he's dressed up as a bat. Dynamite? No, candles. Candles always come in handy. They look pretty old. I can't change those. Interesting artifact. An ancient device, but there seems to be pieces missing. I can't operate it the way it is. The stone disc fits on there perfectly. The stone disc fits on there perfectly. The stone disc fits on there perfectly. Now it looks like all the discs are in place. The light shines here, on this exact spot on the pedestal. There's a parrot on the package. I have absolutely no idea why it would like fruit rings, but... especially good with milk. Black felt tip pen. How useful. His outfit looks like he's from the 80s. That must be embarrassing. Hi, I'm Larry Laffer, and you look like a time traveler.
What? What on earth gave you that idea? I'm a janitor.
Now, that would have been my next guess.
I'm Will Comply.
Interesting name you have there.
You can thank my parents for that.
What were their names?
Reese and Eve.
So what do you do as a janitor?
You know, cleaning services.
Do you work at a school or something?
No way! I'm a freelance janitor. If the dirt gets bad and you just don't know, who you gonna call?
You?
You know it! Will Comply gets everything clean. I can yell at school children, tenants, or employers too if that's what the client wants. Costs extra though.
How'd you end up here?
I was looking for a new professional challenge, so this galactic festival came along at the perfect time. So I thought, hey, why not apply in the corresponding costume? So I made this one myself, got the job, and, well, I'm sure you saw how that turned out. Now I don't know how to get back to new lost wages, and somehow I ended up with these guys. They told me that they needed more players for their LARP. I've never done anything like that before. But I'm flexible.
And in this LARP, you are what?
An intergalactic janitor, of course.
Isn't that a little unimaginative? Isn't a LARP about slipping into completely different roles?
But why should I completely abandon my innate abilities? Besides, a mop is a weapon not to be underestimated. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of cleaning equipment.
I have been to a lot of places, but it wasn't until I arrived on this island that I truly understood the word special.
What?
Don't listen to her. She has a problem with men like us who have extraordinary gifts. As Game Master, I can offer you a great story.
Really? Can I clean up in there too? Really? The best would be if it takes place in a filthy dump where I have to make a heroic effort to clean up. Is there anywhere like that around here?
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Good. Then let me know.
Over and out. I remember Smokey from New Lost Wages. He's got that penetrating look. I can't take my eyes off his head. Hey, Smokey Bear, you're here too.
Larry Laffer. Red shirt, this is the man I was telling you about, who opened my eyes to the great truth.
Oh, it's an honor. I hope I too may experience an awakening like that.
What have you been up to, Smokey?
Not so loud. They have microphones everywhere. If I'm not careful, they'll track me down again.
Oh, right.
I had to leave New Lost Wages in a hurry because they picked up my scent. They were everywhere. The man on the bus who kept looking at me, the ticket machine was watching me, and then there was this cat. It was in league with them. I then went to Louisiana for a conference on the secret world conspiracy. That's where I learned so many more hidden truths. 111! That's where I also received a flyer for a galactic festival here on this island. There were supposed to be lectures about the aliens who landed here a long time ago and founded a high culture. Supposedly, they hid their profound knowledge about mankind here. A place where you can discover the final insight into yourself.
I heard about that, too.
That's what I'm saying! There must be something to it. Anyway, the festival was a disaster. I don't know who organized it, but nothing worked. But at least I met these other folks who are organizing a LARP. Don't tell them. But I think they actually believe it's just a game. And that's when it's the path to true self-discovery.
What's supposed to happen in this LARP?
I want to find traces of an ancient civilization. They could be behind the current conspiracy.
And I expect an interstellar adventure. Alien races with whom we can live in peace. A real step forward for mankind. Wisdom and peace.
Earlier, you said something about wanting to kick some alien ass.
For purely dramaturgical reasons, of course. Besides, I'd really like to experience a fist fight against a lizard man, where he shreds my shirt and everyone sees my muscles.
Lizard man, where? I never should have thrown my old tinfoil hat in the trash. This new one is crap.
Of course, it can't be a first contact, because that would require following a different directive.
Where are the lizard men?
Easy, Smokey, easy. I haven't seen any.
That only means that they're well hidden.
But without a game master, nothing's gonna happen. Those two bozos over there know exactly how this should work.
Who calls their kid Red Shirt?
We didn't want to bother to think one up first, and then have him drop dead anyway.
What?
That's what those two guys over there said. I have no idea what they meant either.
But I'm an important member of the crew. We agreed on that.
I don't understand any of this, but those two seem to know what they're talking about.
My real name is Captain Dighard.
Whatever. Anyway, we're here for a LARP.
I could be your game master.
You think this is something for you?
Oh, let him give it a try. As long as I can fight Lizard Man. But we also need the perfect setting. Did you find something?
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
We'll wait here.
See you later. A thick bush. Maybe those guys threw the joke book in here. There's a book in the bushes. That must be Lewis's joke book. smokes, these jokes are even older than
Imagine
I
you roll
am.
for an orgasm, and all you get is wisdom.
Here's your joke book.
Ah, here it is. Finally, some quality humor from the old days. There's even an appendix in the back that lists who you can insult with which joke. Here, you can have this role-playing bullshit now.
Thanks.
So everyone, welcome to my show. Everything's good to go now. I have my tried and true repertoire of jokes again. I'd like to apologize to all the fringe groups I might offend, like women. This is now a safe space for tasteless humor, people. Here we still make jokes like in the old days. No one here has to apologize for their humor. Everything still goes here. You can get naked in front of people and... okay. Maybe not everything. All right. Hold on to your hats. A blonde crashes a helicopter. The investigating officer asks her, why? She says, it got cold in here, so I turned off the fan.
It's got all sorts of stuff in here about
Why do older
spaceships,
blondes
aliens,
park even
dragons,
worse than young
vampires, and
blondes?
weird stuff.
Because hearing gets worse with age. Been there, done that, right? Oh yeah, the blondes. But hey, let me try some different material. You can't just make fun
Those
of
two
blondes
things
all
won't
the
work
time.
together.
After all,
Freshly
we
pressed
also
is
have the
always the
foreigners.
best.
What do you call a foreigner who owns their own home? Adopted. Ha ha ha!
Hi, I know Muffington's one of the founding fathers, but why did they name the island after him?
I think it was the only island that didn't have a name.
Well, that's something. What else is here?
The founding fathers spent a lot of time here, and Rigibald Cockburn is said to be buried here. Maybe you can find some trace of him.
And I need to find a way to talk to Faith. She and the other cannibals will have to trust me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Muffington Island from the file?
The island is also considered to be haunted. It's said to be haunted by some scary Sister Superior.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Maybe I can find her. Speaking of scary, that guy back there does look kind of menacing. Even by cannibalistic standards, pretty extraordinary. Hi, I'm Larry.
Hi, my name is Otis. You seem pretty brave.
Why?
I mean, you're a man, right?
You bet I am.
I should be throwing you in our jail right now.
No need, I've been there.
What?
Nothing.
Well, I'll make an exception.
You like being in this tribe?
Oh, so. Yeah, I'm not allowed to live in the village. My hut has to be outside.
Why's that?
Somehow I sometimes feel like I'm different, from the other cannibal girls. And I've been a member of the tribe since the very beginning.
And, well, I think you're... How can I put this delicately? You're definitely at least other.
Huh?
Did I get that right, Pi? Am I being diplomatic enough?
Totally, Larry. You are so diplomatic.
Diplomatic rhymes with dick. Pi, are you still there?
No. Your incredible tact has me hiding way in the back of my memory.
I don't know what you're all talking about. At any rate, well, I'm just so confused. I don't really know what I am. It's all so confusing.
You have to learn to accept yourself as you are.
What do you mean?
You have to accept your masculine attributes. I have the same problem myself, but at some point I simply had to accept that my masculine virility has no limits. A man can also have his merits.
But the others behave so strangely towards me. This society simply has expectations of me that I can't meet.
If you find yourself attractive, then others will too.
There is something in what you're saying.
What do you know about the little guy in prison?
Oh, he kinda creeps me out. Oh, he looks at me funny and he licks his lips. And the places he grabs himself. There's no way I could ever reach those on my body. The other day, he made me so furious that I grabbed him and choked him. But he actually liked it. I stopped, and he was really disappointed. He said he almost had a sexual out-of-body experience. Ugh. Hopefully, he'll soon be fat enough to eat, and I won't have to hear his voice anymore.
Can you tell me about the Sister Superior?
The Sister Superior? Better not talk about her. She's always somewhere nearby watching us. If we do anything she doesn't like, bad things happen.
Why don't you do something about her?
If only it was that easy. She especially picks on me. I'm her nephew.
You are?
That's what she calls me, and she thinks that everyone in her family is respectable. So I should be too.
I have to get going. Don't eat limbs unless you know where they came from. What a handsome man. Oh, wait, that's me.
Oh.
Oh, the skeleton of a man. That's too far away.
What? How did you get out?
I was just looking for the bathroom.
Get back in there.
Yoo-hoo! Could you come back in here?
What is it now?
How long have you actually been living on the island?
Oh, for quite a while now.
But do you know where you were before?
I only have a vague memory. I was very young, but that doesn't matter. We're living in paradise here, as long as we follow the holy book.
What is your holy book?
It contains all the rules we need to live a good life. It tells us what is right and what is wrong. The book is really old, but it was damaged. Fortunately, we were able to put it back together. But, sometimes I'd like to try some of the things that are wrong.
Who doesn't?
But whenever we do something that is not according to the rules in the Holy Book, Sister Superior comes to haunt us. She makes her way through the village and scares us. I was talking to Otis the other day, and I noticed how good she smells. Somehow kind of spicy, different from everyone else here. It made me curious. But then the Sister Superior appeared and yelled at me to keep my hands to myself.
About Otis.
What about her?
So you're kind of curious about her.
Yes, there's something about her that's kind of manly. Sister Superior can't be allowed to hear this.
Of course.
I'm just curious about what it would be like with her, you know? Is that normal? I think I'm the only one here that feels that way.
Sister, if you're asking this guy what normal is, you've come to the wrong place.
Quiet, Pie. There's nothing wrong with you being attracted to him. I mean, her. I mean, after all, you've already had a look in my pants.
Have you forgotten that that's not necessarily representative and it might put someone off?
I will turn you off in a second. Maybe you should just talk to Otis again.
I can't do that. I'm on guard duty and I can't just walk away. And how am I supposed to know if I'd even really be interested in the contents of his pants?
Maybe something can be done about that. Can I have an audience with the Queen?
Of course not. The Queen has given strict orders that she is not to be disturbed.
Why? What is she doing?
She says she's organizing us.
You must admit, that sounds like an excuse to take a nap.
Quiet.
See you later. Wendy girl finds you interesting.
Really? That would be great.
You like her too?
When I look at her, something happens down there.
That sounds familiar. So you're interested in Wendy, she's interested in you.
But I'm really not certain she's actually interested in me.
Look at yourself. A man like you. Your barbaric tresses. And then there's your sonorous, powerful voice. Not to forget your penetrating masculine gaze. So,
You're right. I really am completely manly. Well, maybe I should actually reach out to Wendy. But how can I make her curious about me?
well, you're wearing that loincloth.
It gives me a lot of freedom down below. And everything dangles so nicely.
I've learned that nowadays people send each other photos of their, you know.
What's the photo?
Just let me take one. Wendy will be thrilled.
If you say so.
I have to get going. Don't eat limbs unless you know where they came from. I don't really need a closer look.
Because you'll end up getting jealous?
I didn't say that. Okay, hold still. Let me take a picture.
Does it hurt?
Only if you put it on the internet.
Where?
Let's not talk about that. Actually, I don't think I want to look too closely. Yoo-hoo! Could you come back in here?
What is it now?
I have a photo here that might interest you.
Show me. Wow. So this is what they look like ungrilled? Are they all so hairy?
All depends on where you shave.
Well, I like it.
Maybe you should talk to Otis about this.
That's a good idea. But I'm not supposed to leave my post.
Nobody comes to this island voluntarily anyway.
True enough. I'm just so curious.
Otis can't wait to see you either. Have fun! Great, the coast is clear. The Cannibal Girl's Holy Book. It's a bunch of torn and tattered pages. For instance, here it says, "Thou shalt not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination." Or here, "Whosoever lieth with a man as with a woman, they have done that which is an abomination." So they only lie with women. Logical.
You find that logical?
Or this bit here, "For I say unto you, none of the men who were invited will taste my sacrament." So instead they enjoy eating men. Consistently.
I hope you never make up a holy book of your own.
I've heard that editing holy books doesn't go down too well, although that wouldn't make much of a difference here. That's fine. It's got all sorts of stuff in here about spaceships, aliens, dragons, vampires, and weird stuff. I really don't want to look too closely. I'm not going in there voluntarily, and even if I could get something out of there, I still wouldn't. No kitchen is complete without them, not even female cannibal kitchens. Those are a bunch of brochures about all kinds of things that are available on the island. This seems to be a recruitment brochure. I'll just take it with me. Looks like the cannibals are looking for new recruits. Looking for a new challenge? Are your feminine skills not being valued? Our female cannibal tribe is always looking for motivated personnel. No previous experience as a cannibal required. That's just a simple recorder for kids. Or for me.
And it was particularly bad again last night?
Yeah, I could hardly sleep. She was haunting us until dawn, gliding all over the place, whispering.
I hate it when she whispers.
Can you understand what she says?
Something about wanting to protect us.
Maybe it'd be better if she let us get a good night's sleep. Hey, who's that?
What? Come out!
Don't worry, it's only me.
Didn't we lock you up?
I was acquitted.
Oh, surprising.
What? No, he wasn't.
I object.
Come on.
And don't let us catch you trying to escape again.
Who are you talking about?
Sister Superior, she haunts this place.
If she would only just leave us alone.
Can I talk to Faith for a minute? I'll just be a sec.
No.
Faith, please.
Back to prison with him.
Move it, you!
And this time, stay in there.
I'm not gonna get anywhere with him this way. I'm gonna have to get rid of that ghost first. This used to be a freezer, but not anymore. Nice freezer. Maybe I can do something with it. I'll take a photo of it. Somehow, she seems a little cold. I have enough photos of women. What a waste of sexual opportunity. I wonder if it belonged to the Sister Superior. Maybe I should put it on so that it slows me down a little. I found the file.
Oh, how lovely! I hope it helps you find it, and that we can then both enjoy exploring the cave.
Of course. Do you need anything else?
Oh, I'll admit I'm a little bored, but I pass the time with my fertile imagination, and with planning what little diversions to try next. Did you know that you can have extraordinary sexual experiences where the mind leaves the body for a short time?
I prefer to have sexual experiences in my body.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
I'm afraid I have to run now.
Oh, what a pity.